Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. We would like to uh, have a debate with the motion this House believes entertainment should not pursue political career. For the first speaker of the affirmative side, time and place issues.
Right, everyone, my name is Satya and I'm here as the first speaker of this. I will start my speech in three, two, one. Ladies and gentlemen, before I begin the debate, I would like to clarify that we're going to define the motion first. The first definition that we're going to put is that we, as the affirmative side, would like to define this house as the government or the parliament. So we're going to take the perspective of the government of a nation. And then the second one, who is the entertainer for this debate? Our side decided that entertainer in this context means that celebrities that have ties, that have experience and background in entertainment. Like for example, celebrities that have experience being a presenter in a TV show, being an actor in movies, and etc. and etc. And then the last one, the last definition. What does it mean by pursuing political careers? In this instance, we're going to define pursuing political careers as educating himself by pursuing political and law education throughout, like for an example, campus, university, and etc., with the intention to take a seat in government, to take a seat in parliament, to be a part of the government. And those are the definition. What are the goals? The goal here, we as the affirmative sides have the goal to create political environment, to create a government that is equal and also democracy, and does not encourage nepotism in any way whatsoever. So those are the goals. And then the arguments. Uh, First, we believe, as the affirmative sides, we believe that entertainers should not pursue a political career, especially the one who have the intention to take the political seat, because it has the biggest chance to ruin democracy and also, like what I said, encourage nepotism. The reason, please, let me state the reason first. The reason was because celebrities is very popular. They are very famous, so they can cut corners. They can exploit their popularity for boosting their post. Like for example, uh, for instance, like what I said, celebrity have one of the most biggest following in any shape or form whatsoever. So their popularity can be exploited by other politicians just so they can boost their vote. Yes.
Uh, how can you make sure that the main antagonist for the winning democracy is celebrity? Will you say so?
Okay. Thank you for the elaboration. I cannot make sure that celebs are the main ruiner for democracy, but I can make sure that they can be the advocate. They can create a whole new camp of war that that can be exploited with other celebrities too. So other celebrities that does not have competency in political background, in law background, they can see that as a way for themselves to give themselves a chance to include themselves in government or political environment. So that is dangerous. They can be the advocate. So that's why we as the party side believe that we should not condone entertainers to pursue politics. Thank you.
The first speaker of the affirmative side spent 3 minutes and 59 seconds. For the first speaker of the negative side, time and place issues.
Okay, thank you for the time. I will rebuttal about the first speaker of opposite name. I disagree about what the first speaker said because corruption or nepotism, like just like that, is determined by personal integrity and institutional oversight, not by a person's previous career. Therefore, the claim that further entertainers it will be less work is merely speculation. And then I think is entertainers can bring valuable skills because they have a strong communication, leadership, and then public engagement skills. Why I say so? Because the reason is politics is not only about creating politics, but also about communication, inspiring people, and representing about how we to make public is interest to government. And then many entertainers have years of experience speaking. And then because of that experience, many entertainers is have to make a large audience, leading teams, and engaging with diverse communities. For example, just like Volodymyr Zelensky, he was a comedian before being a president, and then he successfully uh, transitioned into political leadership and demonstrates that entertainers can acquire that hope, but knowledge and competence need to government. Yes.
I want to ask that can public speaking can replace like the knowledge of politics as a basic to celebrities pursue a politics career?
I think it can be because from the experience of the entertainer or the influence, they have some skills to learning to fast learning about the knowledge. Just like that from me. Thank you.
The first speaker from the negative side and 2 minutes and 21 seconds. For, for the second speaker from the affirmative side, time and place is yours.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. So today I'm the second speaker of Affirmative House, and then I will explain two things. The first one, I will respond to the argument from the opposition, and then second, I will explain why entertainers in politics can create fan-based voting, where people just a candidate based on their loyalty, not because the candidate is qualified. So, the opposition may argue that entertainers have abilities such as public speaking, communication, and etc. However, those abilities are not enough to prove that they are qualified to hold a career in politics. Because politics is not just about they can speak well or they're appearing convincing in public. They have to understand more complex issues. For example, like the laws, education, healthcare, and labor. Like for instance, entertainers have good communication skills, but when they have to make school rules or educational budgets, they still need knowledge about it. While the other candidates that they have studied politics are already familiar with school issues and they know what student needs. So entertainment skills can indeed be added value for them, but they should not be main reason to push them into politics. So now I will move to my main argument. So entertainers should not pursue political career because their fan bases can encourage emotional and irrational voting. So fans don't only like the artist's work, but they also build a strong emotional connection with them. They may defend the artist when the artist is criticized by the others because they have followed the artist's career for a long time. When an entertainer enters politics, this loyalty can move from just the entertainment to the politics. So fans may feel that voting for their idol is a way to support them and show their loyalty. And because of this, they may not compare other candidates based on their track records, experience, and policy plans. So the problem is that one vote in politics can help sides who will manage public money and make decisions that affect all people. Therefore, voters should base on ability and competence, not just about loyalty. Like, for example, there's a famous actor such as Farrell Pramastar runs for politics office. They already have many fans before they came to the election, and the fans have been support him for years. And even if there's another candidate who has more experience and has studied politics, some fans may still choose the actor only because the actor is their idol. So therefore, when entertainers enter politics, election can become a competition for fan bases, and this weakens merit-based democracy because candidate can win through the emotional loyalty, not through proven competence and policy knowledge and experience in public service. Yes.
No, guys. Already 4 minutes.
Okay, so that's all for me. Thank you very much.
The second speaker of affirmative side spends 4 minutes and 19 seconds. For the second speaker from the negative side, time and place is set.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Salia Badirun, and I am the second speaker of the opposition team. So first, I will give a response to the second speaker's argument. My response is that I think that no, fan will not always choose entertainment only based on the entertainment purposes or based on the emotional feeling. It means that you disrespect the political knowledge and the political skills, the political capability of our society. It means that you disrespect their fan political capability. While in the reality, there is also an example with Pasha Ungu and in Indonesia that previously a singer but entered politics and became the deputy mayor of Palu but he before and during his political career was already involved in public services and gained experience in government, so he already capable and fulfilled the requirement for became a political.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh, so by your definition that celebrities can be a role model, right? What are the chances that politics can be seen as fun and a serious job by the public, while politics itself is very serious?
Okay, well, for politics itself, we must agree that politics is serious. So the society may also already understand that politics is serious. So they will eliminate entertainment and entertainer who is not fulfill the serious things, the minimal requirement to become a serious politician. So that my argument instead of as a disadvantage, the entertainer background can also be an advantage because we should allow entertainer to enter political career because they can represent ordinary people and communicate with the public more effectively. So because of a good politician need communication skills, empathy, and the ability to understand the society. And the entertainers already have that skill by developing it in their daily routine because they already interact with diverse audiences in each of their life. So, for example, there are many public entertainers who use public communication experience to raise awareness of social issues and connect with citizens, maybe with live chat or whatsoever discussion to feel connected with more society. Therefore, an entertainer background can become an advantage in politics, not as a disadvantage. Thank you.
The second speaker of negative side has 3 minutes and followed 47 seconds. For the third speaker of affirmative side, wait, 3, 2, 1, and play.
Okay, greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I, as the third speaker of the affirmative side, would like to give a rebuttal and then an argument. First of all, a rebuttal against Mr. Dimas. So I heard that Mr. Dimas mentioned one figure that had a public service experience before serving in the political landscape. While I do not disagree to that measures, I still think that it would be more effective if the appointed figures are first and foremost known for their competence. After that, when they are asked to have to prove their legitimacy, they have the appropriate background. Rather than being known first and foremost as a celeb and only later on try to gain meager experience to make up for what they lack. Now, as for my own argument, I argue that entertainers should not pursue political careers because their competence is too specialized in entertainment matters. For example, there is one political figure in Indonesia, Komeng. He has an entertainment and cultural matter as career background. As for educational background, he has a banking school as his alma mater. Now, during the election, Komeng has been elected as a member of the parliament, and while he had aspired to partake in the committee that oversees cultural matters as per his background, but the reality does not align. Instead, he got assigned into the committee that oversees agriculture. Now, it should be our concern as to how these figures will compensate in the discrepancy between their lack of experience in their professional work compared to their past profession, which is as entertainers. It should be our concern to us because it should be our concern as to how they will fulfill their duty in a field that they have no background in, because our duty as participants of democracy is not only to vote for those figures, but also to evaluate whom we had voted. I believe that is all for my argument and my rebuttal. Thank you.
For the third speaker of the negative side, time and place is
All right. As the third speaker of the opposition team, I would like to address the issues of competence. So the government argues that they are unreliable because all of those skills can compromise the fact that most celebrities do not have any related political background or experience. The government cannot simply claim that entertainers are unreliable just because there are some of them who do not have a political background. It doesn't mean that they should not pursue their political careers. Therefore, political competence should be evaluated based on an individual's capability, qualifications, and their performance, not based on their profession as an entertainer. So, and the government also claims that the voters will vote irrationally because of their celebrity status. However, there's a lot of voters that considers manufactured first besides the popularity, such as policies, track recorder, and their public performances. Even if some voters are influenced by popularity, that doesn't mean that the entertainers should be stopped from pursuing their political career. The more important issue is whether they can contribute positively to politics if they have the skills and the qualification that they needed. They should have the same opportunity as any other citizen to pursue political career because denying them would be unfair as all citizens have the same political rights. Therefore, the government has built to prove why entertainers should be prevented from pursuing political careers. For this reason, we, as the opposite sides, we oppose the motion. Thank you.
The first speaker of the other side spent 2 minutes and 31 seconds. That's all from the debate for today. Thank you everyone that have joined the debate today. See you in the next meeting. Thank you.